So here we are at Yellowstone National Park, and you don't need a reservation to come into Yellowstone National Park. You do need to come at a good time of the day because of the lines. So we are heading in at midday because it's not as busy.
Taking my chances along with my dreams.
Here's a little strip mall, the town of Gardner in the background. And I'm trying not to get run over, but I'm also trying to capture the Roosevelt Arch. You can see it in the background. We are super excited to be heading into the park today, and we're also happy that the smoke has cleared up and the visibility is pretty good, because for the last couple of weeks it's been so smoky. So we feel very grateful that today we have all this visibility. Welcome to Yellowstone National Park. We were fortunate enough to tour Yellowstone with my brother Vernon and his wife Glenda. We started our first day through the North Entrance. Yellowstone National Park has 5 different entrances. We were staying on the Montana side, so our first stop was through the North Entrance. This is the old Yellowstone Trail heading to the North Entrance. In the distance you can see the Devil's Slide. It's a really scenic ride just getting to the North Entrance. We stopped for some sightseeing in the little village right outside the North Entrance before you get to the Roosevelt Arch. Yellowstone National Park covers 2.2 million acres and is into 3 states, Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming, but the majority is into Wyoming. On March 1st, 1872, Yellowstone became the world's first national park and is open for all the world to enjoy the unique hydrothermal and geologic wonders. People come from all over the world to visit Yellowstone to witness this for themselves.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Okay.
I like it. Thank you so much. You too.
Thanks.
That's pleasant.
is the busiest time. Yellowstone is seasonal, but June, July, and August brings half of the visitors that visit Yellowstone for the entire year. About 290 waterfalls can be found throughout Yellowstone's 2.2 million acres. This is our first encounter in Yellowstone with wildlife. There are some elk in the distance. We made a stop by Obsidian Cliff to learn a little bit more about these glass-filled rocks where the native Indians used to use this glass to make arrowheads and tools back in the day. And these rocks were pretty beautiful with the glass glistening into them. The pictures don't really do it justice, but they were gorgeous. Yellowstone is home to more than 500 active geysers, more than half the world's geysers. Did you know that Yellowstone sits atop the largest supervolcano in North America? Weather was about to change. We could see the rain coming in and the rain clouds in the distance, and we could hear the thunder in the distance. This is Norris Geyser Basin. It's the most dynamic, acidic, hottest, oldest, and one of the most actively studied geyser basins in Yellowstone. It's also the home to the world's tallest active geyser. Norris Geyser Basin holds the park record for the highest measured surface and subsurface temperatures, with a surface temperature of 280 degrees and subsurface temperature of 464 degrees. You can hear bubbling, boiling water all around you. At 1,086 feet deep, Norris is one hot place. Of all the major geyser basins in Yellowstone, Norris demonstrates the longest history of thermal activity, predating the Pinedale glaciation 12,000 to 115,000 years ago. We are off to find the next geyser. We are looking for a Steamboat Geyser. Steamboat Geyser is all unpredictable. I believe they should have named it Unfaithful. Steamboat Geyser can erupt 300 feet in the air. That is 2 or 3 times the average height of Old Faithful. Steam can roar for up to 24 hours after such an eruption. But this eruption can occur 4 days to 50 years apart, so it's totally unpredictable. Yellowstone's geyser basins is unpredictable, except for Old Faithful. Old Faithful is the predictable one. In the 1880s, the Excelsior Geyser erupted and burst 50 to 300 feet high. The thermal violence formed a jagged crater and apparently ruptured the geyser's underground system, causing eruptions to cease after 1890. On September 14, 1985, Excelsior Geyser roared back to life with 47 hours of major eruptions. There is no way to predict when there will be another eruption. We are on our way now to the Midway Geyser Basin, we are heading to see the Grand Prismatic Spring. Prismatic means brilliant color. Grand Prismatic Spring is the largest and one of the most brilliant of Yellowstone's many colorful hot springs. It stretches 200 feet across. The high temperature of 160 degrees Fahrenheit ensures that it's often cloaked in steam. Deep beneath us, the magma from an active volcano heats water that rises to the surface through breakage in the rocks, and the result, a hot spring that pours almost 500 gallons of hot water each minute into the Firehole River. This is like just an amazing process. The intense blue color in the center is due to the sunlight. The yellow, brown, and orange colors encircling the hot springs and lining the runoff channels are caused by thermophiles' heat-loving microorganisms. If you only have one day to visit Yellowstone, you must stop at Grand Prismatic Spring. This is absolutely beautiful. Maybe I'll check the temperature for myself. Just kidding. Heading first to the Old Faithful Inn. The Old Faithful Inn was completed in 1904 at a cost of $140,000. The lobby is 76 feet tall and is considered a masterpiece, is just gorgeous. The hotel is one of the largest log-style structures in the world and is a National Historic Landmark. Old Faithful is the world's best-known geyser. It is one of the most predictable geysers in all of Yellowstone. Old Faithful erupts just about every 90 minutes, and the time of the eruption lasts from 1.5 to 2 minutes on a short one, and on a long one 3 to 5 minutes. The eruption height also varies from 106 feet to 184 feet in the air. We are heading out now and making our way down to Old Faithful.
That's 100 feet for you.
There goes Old Faithful.
You missed it.
no matter how much time we spent watching the bison cross the road, it was never boring. These majestic animals were just amazing. You can watch them for hours. Bison are the largest mammal in North America. Bison is the national mammal of the United States. The male bison weighs up to 2,000 pounds and stands at 6 feet tall. The females weigh up to 1,000 pounds and reach a height of 4 to 5 feet tall. In prehistoric times, millions of bison roamed North America, but by the late 1800s, there were only a few hundred bison. Yellowstone National Park is the only place in the U.S. where bison have continuously lived since prehistoric times. Is it bison or buffalo? In North America, the scientific name is bison. Bison can live up to 20 years old. And don't let the size fool you, because bison may be big, but they are very fast. They can run up to 35 miles per hour. Plus, they are extremely agile. Bison can spin around quickly, jump high fences, and are very good swimmers.
Got a big head.
This is Yellowstone River and Yellowstone National Park. This is our second park in one day and 3 states in one day. We started in Idaho, we're driving through Wyoming, and we'll end up in Montana. And this is extra special because we have family. Say hi.
Hi.
And I'm coming to you.
Hi.
Hey, Vernon.
How are you?
And they came all the way from Florida.
Cheers.
Cheers to experience Yellowstone. And the Tetons was a bonus because they didn't plan to do the Tetons.
Nice bonus.
A nice bonus. So, and their trip was planned to Montana, and now it's 3 states, 2 national parks, 3 states. So
For the price of one.
for the price of one. Pretty cool. Next time you book your travels, you should book with C&C. Are we there yet?
Yeah, exactly.
You agree, Glenda?
What was up?
Next time you book your travels, you should book with C&C. Are we there yet?
Definitely. Wouldn't go with anybody else.
What a bonus to travel with us. And now we're having a little picnic to try and attract bears because we haven't seen bears as yet. We've seen bison, we've seen elk. We just saw a bald eagle go flying past. But we're waiting for the bear, so we thought we would help encourage them by having some food and a little picnic in the park, a little food.